Hey everyone, welcome to another match of Jund Tarmodrazi. Match 1 of 3 going up today. Deck Tech was posted this morning. In this match we are playing Mardu Humans. Interesting little aggro deck. Has a little bit of a spin. They're starting off with Aether Vial. Not a good thing. It's not something you necessarily want to see. We get our best impression of Aether Vial ourselves on turn 1. Noble Hierarch. Alright, we draw another land. It's actually pretty good. Inspiring Veteran. So we have the Knights version of Mardu Humans. Definitely want to get rid of that immediately and play a decently sized Goyf. So Aether Vial takes up to 2. Well, I don't know if I want to take the bait, so I'll let that slide. I figured something like this was going to happen, but it's fine. They got their 3. It's okay. Pretty soon I'll be reality smashing them, so... Hit them with 4 in return, so we're all even. Probably want a Dread War before that thing gets any bigger. Oh! Mana Tithe. Alright. Alright. That was dirty. That was dirty, but it worked. Good for them. So Worthy Knight's going to make things a bit annoying. I'm definitely going to block here. Oh, I'm not. Alright. I let it through. Well, yeah, okay. I should have just looked at my hand. I forgot that I'm going to be beating them down with a Reality Smasher here. So I'm just going to probably attack in with all of them. Yep. What are you going to do? Sure. Still got a block here. Interesting block. They're still down to 4. And I think they still have lethal on the board. Yeah. So, my bad. It was a big risk swinging in all the way, but I had to do it. Well, I guess I didn't have to. But I just wanted to... You know, push the game forward, see what they had. And, they could have had nothing. So why give them another chance at another turn? So we bring in some extra removal, nothing crazy, since we have a lot of removal in the main anyway. Mulligan to a slightly better hand. It's a turn 3 Reality Smasher, so I can't really complain. Interesting, I took Gigantha. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do, so might as well. This is where we lay down the law with Reality Smasher. Swing in for 6 and see what they got on next turn. Yeah, they're going to take that too. I'll take it. Path to Exile, what are they going to discard? Cool. I will go get, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Swamp. That's alright. Next turn, we take another Reality Smasher. Oh, and a Cling to Dust to give us some much needed life later in the game. So let's swing in for another 6. See what we get. Do they have another Path to Exile is the question. They don't. They have Blacklands Paragon. Interesting. It's a 4/2. Has Death Touch and Lifelink, which kind of sucks. But, you know, we'll go over a bit with some trample damage. But I think it's actually just gonna... Yeah. Okay, actually it didn't actually go through because of the Death Touch. So, things not looking the best, but we can cling to dust that Black-Lance Knight at least. Black-Lance Paragon, I should say. Thought-Knot Seer is a good draw. Yeah. Mana Tithe I'm actually not too concerned about now because of the amount of mana that we have. But it looks like I went for it anyway, which is interesting. Yeah, this seems like a mistake. I mean, it doesn't really matter because... Yeah, it doesn't really matter, actually. Okay. Another Black-Lance Paragon. Making things very difficult for me. Draw another Thought-Knot Seer off the top, but first we're going to take care of their 3 CMC creature. We're Mana Tithe safe, I should say. Okay, that's what they had. Well, I'm not going to block here. Dreadbore is a good draw. It would mean I can't play Gigantha, but I think it's probably worth it. First, let's attack in with a 5/5, see if they sack their if they sacrifice their creature, essentially. If they chump with it, they do not. Okay, so I'm just going for Gigantha here. Cool. So, yeah, sack the Noble, or chump of the Noble. Keep my 2 bigger creatures. Lightning Bolt and Dreadbore are great. There's also the possibility of casting Cling to Dust, which would net us some life as well. So, I'm doing some quick math here. I think attacking with both and see what they do. Okay, they do nothing. Well, thank you. I thought they would at least block with something and be safe, but alright. I don't think I want to make any changes. I think we're good. This hand's alright. It's not the best, but we have Fatal Push to take care of some early problematic creatures. Assassin's Trophy will take care of Aether Vial, which is fantastic, actually. I probably want to Traverse here so that I hit my land drops. Cool. I would prioritize Aether Vial. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. They're going to get their 3rd land, but that's okay. It's the cheating of the creatures which is really going to be a problem for me, so that's good. They are playing a lot of basics here, concerning, because Blood Moon I'm completely unprepared for. Although I really do doubt they'd be playing Blood Moon, but still. Yeah, definitely don't want that. Although that card's going to come back from the graveyard, so I'm going to have to do Cling to Dust ASAP. Yeah, let's get rid of it immediately. I targeted Aether Vial. Interesting, so I guess I'm not worried about that legendary creature. I forget its name, which is why I'm not mentioning it here. I guess I just want to draw a card to get that land drop, so I understand. So that's what they were waiting for. They were waiting for me to do something so they could play their Black Lance. I'm just going to Fatal Push in and get rid of this nonsense. Take the land, obviously. Dreadbore, good draw. Sure. I guess they have 2 Mana Tides. Okay, great. Well, that's fine. Now we know they have nothing else in hand. At least. Yep, Thought-Knot Seer again. Hack on. Yeah, I'm not sure why I didn't get rid of it before. I understand I want to draw a card, but I knew this creature would be coming back. It's fine, I'm taking the opportunity to gain some life. And they lose some life in the meantime. And we win. So, double-edged sword. Cool. Mardu humans definitely can put on the pressure, as we saw in game 1, but can be disrupted, and they kind of lose gas. This is really one of the issues I find with certain iterations of humans decks, is that they can lose gas, especially once you turn off one source of acceleration, mainly Aether Vial. So we have a lot of tools to do that. We just have to make sure we draw into lands, make sure we can keep up our threats. But I'm relatively okay with playing against decks like this, or aggro decks like this, because our creatures are just really big. So once they do hit the battlefield, if there's no removal there, you know, the aggro decks are pretty much going to stop in their tracks, unless they're like outnumbering us by quite a bit in terms of bodies. So yeah, let me know what you thought about this match. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content in general, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, share my content on social media, watch my content start to finish. All that stuff really helps me out a lot, really goes a long way, and I appreciate it. If you want to support me on Patreon, check out the link in the description of this video as well. Check out my patron rewards, basically rewards I send you at the end of every year. Thanks, and have a good one.